welcome to episode 0 of my, I don't know what that was, episode 0 of my new series, and it's literally just about The Legend of Zelda. Considering how much I love this franchise, it's pretty shocking how I didn't already make a video on it. But, so this series basically is I'm going to go through every single Zelda game in its order of release date. So of course episode 1 will be on the original Legend of Zelda on the NES. And I'm just going to talk about them, talk about graphics, adventure, story, gameplay, and all that stuff. Just because, why not? And kind of give it like a mini review. I have at least played every single Zelda game. If I haven't had a chance to beat it, then I already have watched entire series of a Let's Play or a walkthrough on YouTube. So that's what this series basically is going to be about. This here is the pilot episode, like I like to call it. And basically I'm just going to answer a few questions that as a Zelda fan I get asked quite often. And one of that is, for example, my favorite Zelda game. I don't really have a favorite, but instead of saying that for like everything, because I don't really have a favorite for everything, I kind of narrowed it down to what has the most special place in my heart. And for that one I'd have to say Wind Waker. I grew up on the N64, GameCube, and Wii. For the N64 at that time, I didn't even know Legend of Zelda existed. So I did not play Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask because we did not own them. But when we got the GameCube, we did buy Wind Waker, and I have most of my memories on that one. I also played Twilight Princess when it started coming, when it came out. However, that was when I was a little bit older. I have most of my memories playing Wind Waker. And even though the puzzles and the fighting, everything is actually easier than the rest of the games, and a lot of people actually hate it because of the graphics, because of Toon Link, I really love it. I actually like the Toon Link kind of graphics, and it has more exploration, more of a sense of adventure, especially on the GameCube version versus the HD version, because in the HD version they do give you like swift sail and things like that to make your journey quicker and easier. But on the original GameCube version, you have the Tingle Tuner, where you could hook up your Game Boy, and you didn't have the swift sail. You had to take forever to sail where you wanted to go. And I love going to every single island and filling the map, and that entire thing. Like, for example, on Skyward Sword, my brother and I were like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like Wind Waker, but in the sky. And instead it was very small. I do still love Skyward Sword, but I was very disappointed on the exploration of the game. There's very limited places where you could go. So that's really why I chose Wind Waker. So I guess that's the closest, has the most special place in my heart out of all the Zelda games. But going purely out of enjoyment, I could not pick a favorite. But for that answer, I'd probably say Wind Waker, if anything. Another thing is, your favorite Legend of Zelda song. I have this really bad obsession with the soundtracks of Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. But from Twilight Princess, I love Midna's Lament. I love Meetme. She is my favorite helper out of the entire Legend of Zelda franchise. I don't know why. It's probably because compared to all the other helpers that you have, she has the biggest backstory, and she's pretty darn cool. So, that's pretty much my favorite song. That one wasn't really much of a choice, because while I love a lot of music, that one really stood out. That was one that I downloaded in my music to listen to, and all that fun stuff. Let's see what else. Oh yes, and character. Favorite Legend of Zelda character, obviously Link, because that's who you play as. All the girls have a crush on Link, yay. But I'm gonna cut out Link and Zelda and Ganondorf because those are the three main characters that you see in almost every single Zelda game. So choosing out of that, I do of course love Meetme, but a lot of people do, so I'm gonna cut her out as well. So out of all the other choices I have left, I would have to say probably the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask, because of his backstory and all that. If you have not played Majora's Mask, I would suggest you go do that, because that one is really the oddball Zelda game, and it focuses more on side quests and getting to know the characters rather than the actual kind of storyline. And it's very, although the 3-day time limit gets on your nerves, it's really fun to learn about the characters. And that's what I love about Majora's Mask, and I think that's what a lot of people love about Majora's Mask. So for my favorite character, other than those that I cut out, I'd probably say the Skull Kid. And I would say Majora, but that's the actual mask, and who gives a crap, you know? Okay, I'll be honest, I kind of do, but he's not my favorite character. But that's pretty much, as a Zelda fan, how through the years, those are the questions that I've been asked. I'm sorry if I'm talking quietly, and I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get this done. And I'm going to try to get these episodes out of the way by at least fall 2015, because it's possible that Zelda Wii U will be out by then, and when that comes out, I will be doing a trailer, first impressions, a first impression of gameplay when I do actually finally get to play it, and then a full review when I'm done playing the game. So the earliest it'll come out will probably be fall of 2015, so I'm going to have all these done hopefully by then, so that way I'm ready for Zelda Wii U when it happens. Oh, and if you guys know any rumors or leaks or something on Zelda Wii U, please leave it in the comments below so I can read that, because I'm very, very interested, and I'm so excited for that game. So, yeah, this is the new series, and of course I'm going to be wearing my Link hat. Yeah. I would have worn my necklace and shirt and jacket, but really this is all you see of me right now in these videos, so I didn't really bother, but I will have my hat for these videos, so yay! So yeah, that's pretty much it. All my social media and accounts will be listed below, so please check those out, because I've been faked quite a few times recently. So any other accounts besides those below are fake. So please let me know if you find any, report them, and thank you. If you haven't, go follow me everywhere and subscribe, and just leave fun comments below. I'd like to know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.